What do you do it for? What are you running for? What are you running toward?
Hi guys, thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'll be showing you guys what my self-care routine looks like. If you'd like to know more, keep watching. Even though it's Sunday, I usually get up around 8:30 a.m. I set my alarm on my Fitbit, and the first thing I do is stretch. I always have to stretch and you just hear my body like click, 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 click. And then I get up and go and drink some water. These days I aim to drink 3 liters of water, so I start early. Then I make my bed, even though I spend pretty much all day in my bed doing absolutely nothing. Well, those days when I recorded this video, I was working on my dissertation, so that's what I did for some of the day. I just like to make up my bed. It makes me feel good. So I do it every day regardless. Next on the agenda, meditation. Crystal healing is something that I'm interested in, but I'll leave that for another video. I meditate for around 5 minutes every single day because it helps me. And once I do that, I read my positive affirmations. Positive affirmations, mantras, are phrases that you can repeat to yourself. Research shows that positive affirmations can enhance your overall well-being. I find it helpful to constantly remind myself of that. And then I write down the mantra 10 times. And next is yoga. I started doing yoga during A-level/college days. And then I started going to the gym, so I pushed yoga aside. But now I try to practice it at least once a week, and I fell in love with it again. So I aim to do it for about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not gonna chant, but yeah, just warming up the body as you do. Walk out now into down facing dog. This is not a yoga tutorial. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but yeah. Stretch. Oh girl. Stretch some more. Stretch some more. Breathe. Make sure you breathe when you're doing it. More stretching. I try to practice some yoga poses. Tree is pretty much easy. Like, just if you have base and balance, you can do that. So I try to hold it for about 10 seconds while I'm breathing deeply. Oh, another pose. Yeah. And then I move on to stretching. I aim to stretch 20 minutes every single day, and I'm working on the splits, but I had a setback as I injured myself on jogging, so now I'm just taking it easy. Now, while I deep condition, I put on a face mask. This is as natural as it gets. The mask detoxifies skin, and it is good to put in your hair as well. It's really good reviews. Check the link in the description box below. I bought it from Amazon for less than £10, and I've had this for like at least a year. So while I do that, make sure I put it on as thick as I can. And once I do that, I leave it on. What am I doing? Leave it on for about 10 minutes. And when it's dry, when it starts cracking, like around the mouth, and it hardens. So I wash that off with a face cloth, flannel, whatever you want to call it. And it is a bit tricky to get off, but you can definitely see it working. And once I do that, I then move on to wash my face, and I use this. And I use this facial cleansing brush. And it has 2 settings, normal and fast. And I use it about twice a week. And I usually go in the motion of the thing, if that makes sense, the motion of the brush. Because if you go against it, it works. So going with the motion makes your face nice and frothy. You can really see it working. And then I'll wash that off. Now it's time to hop in the shower, do a little dance. Out of the shower, and I have a microfiber towel that I'm using in my hair. I'll go into that in another video, but this is what I'm using to make sure I get all the dirt that I may have missed from the face mask and from my facial cleanser. That's me being nosy. And then I spray in rose water Rose water has anti-inflammatory properties, tones the skin, and has many other benefits. So I like to pat it into my skin. I use shea butter and vitamin E cream as my face moisturizer. And I rub it in, and then I use a jade roller. Benefits of jade roller include stimulate circulation in the facial muscles, detoxifies the skin, helps to depuff and soothes inflammation. So yeah, that's my face done. Now time for this head top that you're not going to see because I took a nap and then I ate. And during the evening, I like to unwind. I watch Netflix. And while I'm doing that, evaluating my toes and realize that pedicures do. So that is what I'm going to do. I did that while watching The Old God, which was alright. Wasn't too bad. It was okay. Let me just keep it what it is. It was okay. And while my toes are drying, I then make sure I write my to-do list for the week. I always like to make sure I know what I'm doing every day. During these times, I was working on my dissertation, so I had to make sure that I had enough time for that, had enough time for like my blog, had enough time for YouTube and my teaching assistant course that I'm doing as well. And then I move on to my habit and my daily tracker. That helps me keep organized and make sure that I monitor my mood throughout the day. Here I'm doing, manifestation. So I'm doing a 55 times 5 rule. And once the movie is done, it is time to unwind. Laptop off, yawn, very tired. I then open my journal once again and write my highs and lows of the day and how I felt for the day. I just like to keep a note of everything if I need to refer back to identify any possible triggers. It just makes me feel calm. And for some reason, I like to clean my room on Sundays. I don't know, in a way it helps me prepare for Monday. So I'm just cleaning up a little bit. And I use this lavender incense, which helps me balance my emotions. And I prepare for gym the following day. So I just pack a little bag. Before I sleep, I like to read. Currently, I'm reading Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. My friend Kara's bought me this book, and it's very much me to a T. It's interesting. It just gives you like case studies on people who are introverts and how they navigate the world that we live in. So I pretty much read until I start falling asleep. I know that's bad, but it helps me go to sleep. So I do that for a little bit, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Half an hour max. By that time, I'm starting to feel super tired. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me not force it. I like to read as much as I can, but these days while I was focusing on my dissertation, I just did it right before bed. That way I was staying productive during the day. Damn, the writing is small. It's going to take me a while to finish this. That's okay. There is absolutely no rush. I'm reading, and I'm reading some more. As you can see in the corner, I have a Himalayan rock salt lamp, which you can see glowing a little bit by my cupboard. Benefits include purifying the air, it helps to boost your mood, and it also helps me to sleep better. So after I finish reading, I ultimately just switch off the light and go to bed. Click. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.